He's great with the politicians, all that boom boom. I'm in the streets with homies. I'm having homies doing games together and everything else. We got to playing games with the rivals there. Put on the lights, the city. No, we pull the cars up, put the headlights on. Everybody got waters, boom, uniforms, and we have different Bloods and Crips. It ain't Bloods against Crips. It's like teams switched all up. Right. So when you break bread together, you see in the streets and they go back out. Right. Now, that's my people. That's my people. You know what I mean?
That's
like
what we need in the black community.
Like a little bit to just put back to the community when you have any type of connect. That shit goes far, and hip hop is all within it. You feel me?
Right, because you know the point I'm kind of trying to get at is sometimes us still being in the hood and still being involved with the hood and still being around the hood and we're not giving something back. The thing about it is we have to push it forward because the era that we live in with black men being murdered every day,
slaughtered. Chicago, that's self-inflicted genocide.
I'll get to Chicago next, but I'm saying, just on the streets getting pulled over for a traffic light, getting pulled over, like we're at genocide already. Yeah. How could we commit our own genocide?
That's right.
So like I don't really want to beef with anybody. I don't want to have problems.
Well, you have to beef
with anybody, and
you have to have problems because we at fucking war.
No. But I'm saying within ourselves. I'm saying within ourselves, it always hurts. It always hits home because it's like, damn.
I guess what?
Don't we have the same news station?
Look, N.O.R.E.
Don't we have the same internet?
No, look.
How are we still beefing?
When we came up, all of us, we had 40 ounces. We had little drinks.
We got Ciroc right now.
Look.
Ciroc right there. I had to change it up a little bit. I got too political. Okay,
look, we did a different thing. These kids now, they getting high off shit.
Yeah, Sherm.
That I'm the motherfucker with like Sherm, all that pills and lean,
Oxycontin, Percocet.
Them niggas wake the fuck up and say, "What? In jail for life?" Like, what happened? You killed 3 motherfuckers. Two was your homies. Then what's on? I said, what? They so hot, like we wasn't on that type of shit. Right. Like it wasn't cool to be a fucking fiend. But translation, honestly, it wasn't cool to be a fiend.
Guys are just scared to just have a fair one and just walk away from it. Like that's what it used to be.
Because that's how y'all solved y'all problems, right?
Man, we go to the park.
Y'all all went to the park.
But you walk away from it.
Take the gun down.
I'm not talking about overall. Like,
put up them dick beaters.
But that's how me and Capone solved that shit.
Like in the park.
If that was the mentality.
We got gift basket. Look,
shit.
That niggas gonna stop showing off. We showing off back. Oh shit, we got drink your bags. I never seen that. I never seen that one. Yo, I never seen drink your bags.
Translation.
You late.
Translation. You ain't getting this one. What do you mean you ain't seen it? That's
because you know why?
You got it without the gifts, man.
Yeah, you know
got it without the gifts.
Naughty by nature. Let me just say something. And we're going to get back to everything that we was talking about. But you know what? You guys raised not only me, not only EFN, but you raised hip-hop. You guys stood there. You stood strong. You consistently stayed the same. No matter, I don't care when I'm going to hear a new N.O.R.E. record, as long as Kay Gee is on a motherfucking beat.
Exactly.
The translation, nigga.
As long as Stretch is kicking that shit, and then Vinny is coming in there with that butter on that bread, that's exactly what it is. And hip hop needs to continue to praise you. I said surprise. Let's roll with that.
Surprise.
Translation. Let's roll with
Trent, you drunk right now.
I'm drunk. Listen, you know what, Trent?
He's drunker.
I can't take you nowhere. That's why I take you everywhere.
Listen, you know what it is? So many people, when they ride off our legends, and when I know the real deal, because I'm in the field and I walk around and I know that I see Tretch and Roof Chris, and then if he go to the bathroom, I take care of his bill. If I go to the bathroom, he take care of my bill, and we out there living good and just having fun. And it's like, I didn't want him to just tell that to me. I wanted to tell it to the world that we out here still living. Just because you don't see a person on the hottest MC list, don't mean he ain't a hottest MC.
Right.
Oh, niggas translation. Niggas ain't working at UPS and shit and working at there.
I'll tell you a funny story.
UPS, I got relatives, but yeah, niggas all around, worldwide, passport pimping. Translation.
Passport, that's what I was about to go to. That's funny.
That's right. Go
but
ahead.
listen, let me just tell you something. 1998, I was #1 record in the world, platinum album. I go to London or something like that, and I see De La Soul. This is my favorite group. Like at the time, like Potholes in My Lawn, this is my shit. But now I'm on Tommy Boy. They telling me, fuck Tommy Boy. Right? I don't understand them because Tommy Boy gave me $1 million.
Yeah.
So I'm out there like, what? And I see them, and I say, yo, what y'all doing out here? They said, we got a show like 2 weeks from now. And I laughed at them. I literally was like, what? You just out here for 2 weeks? Because I was so young, I didn't know what happened. So, all right, cool. Here's the album went platinum, whatever. But when things went down, and I was just in Europe for a month.
That's what they were doing.
Right,
I said, oh,
that's
my
what they were
God.
doing.
Right.
I understood.
Right.
But I was so young at that point that when they said, like, you're just chilling in Europe for 2 extra weeks, I have no idea about features. I have no idea about hosting mixtapes. I have no idea, but I'm sitting there because to me, Europe at that time was like, why be here? I can be in Harlem.
Right.
I can be in New Orleans. I could be in Miami. I could be in LA. And then years later when I sat back, and you know what? Hip hop might live. Real hip hop, the hip hop that we're all talking about, might live more in Europe than it does in the United States.
Right now, currently it does.
In the United States. I do shows in Europe. These niggas is out there at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm like, yo, what time the club open? They're like 9 o'clock. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yes.
Why are they out there while I'm out sound check?
Right.
They're like, because they want to be the first people in there. And they're out there breakdancing. This nigga's doing graffiti. I'm talking about at the fucking venue.
Yeah.
This is
The
crazy.
best thing about our era when they got that, where you could see the old school or the throwback, the 90s, everything. Like, say this, like America, and this is like the world, like compared to us, our era, we could go all over and tour. If you ain't got that content like that, yo, you got Japan.
Yeah.
They break dancing still.
They break dancing still.
They look at you.
Germany, they break dancing still.
They don't know speak no English. But every word of the album, you say some bullshit.
But here's one thing I want to tell you guys, and I want to tell the rest of the audience, man. Do not take your own backyard for granted, because like we told y'all those new style stories, we got fucking established as the new style right there in our backyard. It was our high school auditorium where we got our first audience. Then we mastered our backyard, and then we took it where we took it. Don't keep letting people, or don't let people tell you all the money is overseas. When we have all of these, we have the whole United States right here.
No, that's
like
true.
right now, I'm telling you.
But how about these new artists?
Let me just say this real quick. Let me just tell you this real quick. I'm gonna drop it on you. 2017, we will be doing easily 100 amphitheaters and arenas in the United States. That's not going to Canada. It's not going nowhere. 8 to 10,000 people, man, on this I Love the 90s tour. We're working with our agency, and the game is evolving. These package dates are the shit.
But how about these new artists, right? Who throw out a record and it's hot on the internet. The good thing and the bad thing about the internet is when it's hot on the internet, it's hot in places we don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
They can't really build a foundation. Like I forget this guy. He's a white guy. He said, the white guy.
All he needs is a good booking agency. N.O.R.E, you know that.
No, not Post Malone. The guy. He said he's not about that life.
Oh, Slim something.
Slim
the little
Jesus.
white boy.
Well, Slim Jesus put out a record. his record blew up in he couldn't even even if he wanted to build up his own hometown, he couldn't because when he threw it up on the internet, it blew up everywhere else. So how about these guys? Like this, I'm just saying.
So you get a booking agency and you look at where the record is popping, and they don't pay you to go.
I know what you can do too. Like even like going back, like just to just far as relating to us and going into like to piggyback on what you're talking about. Right. It's like even with us, like we felt like. I guess my point I'm trying to say is even with a Slim Jesus or anybody like that, you got to continue to plan and continue to build. Like you said, you can still build that home and as well as outside. Like even with us, we locked our hometown down at home and our city and in our state. Right. But then we said it's time to spread out now, and we went to New York. And the first time we went to New York, it was Red Alert's birthday party. They booed us out of that place, and we thought we was the bomb.
Who birthday party?
Red Alert. We thought we were the bomb.
Just because we said we from Jersey.
Just because we said we from Jersey.
It was Red Alert's birthday party, right? So back then, and this was the '80s, we were the new style. We weren't even Naughty by Nature yet. So there's De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest, Queen Latifah, KRS-One, you name it.
Mike
all of these at Red Alert's birthday party. We come there because Kay's brother was managing us at the time, and he knew the promoter who was throwing the party. So he's like, bet, we'll put y'all on as the new style to just open up before whatever else happened. We got up there, and this was the craziest shit. It was like in December. We got up there.
You got up there.
Well, even if I was first, I'm saying that we're from Naughty by Nature, we're from Jersey. We got booed before we even dropped the record. Then when we dropped the record, they booed us out the building. The craziest part is when we pulled up, the streets were clear like this. By the time we got booed and had to drive back to Jersey, it was like 3 feet of snow out there. And that was the longest drive to Jersey, and all these niggas like, yo, why the fuck you say we from Jersey? We from Jersey.
We sat there contemplating that whole ride.
And I'm doing the same shit I do to this day. I set off the whole show.
That would never happen again.
Never again. They set a fire off, and we was just determined.
We went back to the drawing board.
That was it. We gotta go back to the drawing board, and we're gonna do it right.
We went back to the drawing board.
Let me know when y'all
That's
finish.
why, like, till this fucking day, man,
Let me know
I don't
when
care
y'all
about
finish.
what, yo. We got the brand, we got the legacy, we got the love of the people. You have the internet, you have the proper tools to own and operate a business. Roll up your fucking sleeves, invest in yourself, stay on top of your shit, and you can and manage and build and maintain and diversify your fucking brand. Look at what N.O.R.E is doing. Look at what because that's what it takes. Niggas, you know it. Niggas would count you out 1,000,000 times. They say, I'm not trying to hear that shit. You banging out with Capone, trying to figure out new music. You came left on these niggas with Drink Champs. Whole different lane, man.
All right. Translation.
And that's what the game is about, man.
We had a conversation, right? We already voted for you, Vinny. We already
diversify the
voted.
brand and stay on top of your shit.
Yeah.
Anybody can do every fucking thing.
Absolutely.
We already voted for you already. We already know, nigga. And
That's how I roll, man.
And the story was. Yo, yeah. It's a politician like a motherfucker, yo. Yeah.
We do this shit, man. We've been doing this shit for years, man. We had
a meeting before we went in New York and said, yo, don't say we from Jersey, cause them niggas gonna trip. Who the fuck gonna go in there to go we from Jersey? Hey, oh shit.
Mouthpiece, we from Jersey, nigga.
I made us say, we gonna rap Jersey
specifically say, do not say we from Jersey. Let's rock that motherfucker first.
Yo, niggas in hip hop don't know, man. If you wasn't for them 5 boroughs back in the day,
I'm going for him for president.
What year we talking? What year we talking?
This was like before. This was 87. It had to be 88, 89. We signed the Flavor Unit in 90, and then OPP came out in 91.
It was 88, 89.
88, 89. We was 18, 19 years old. Yo.
From that point, we went back
You
to the
couldn't
drawing
be
board.
from fucking Jersey ever. Niggas like going to Manhattan.
Let me ask y'all one thing. One thing.
Hold on.
was Run DMC was sort of like your inspiration?
Everything about us is all in the Run DMC. Everything we do is all built. DJs all built off Run DMC.
It's the same shit.
Everything.
Every Friday night, rap attack,
Let me tell you this too.
We did all of that shit.
Nigga, I had a trench coat in middle school. With a briefcase, with a machete in that motherfucker. Nigga came on the radio playing motherfucking rock sucking MCs and shit and all that. And motherfucker, they was like, yo, watch that Lord.
But you know how like you said that you get out there and start feeling yourself.
LL was my shit. I was little LL. Fuck that.
When we came out,
I was mad because Kumo D was like he took out dark skinned niggas. But I love LL, you feel me? I'm like, no, I was rooting for Mo D too. Like, damn, dark skinned niggas, man. He's like, I'll be sure all these niggas, man, we need dark skinned niggas come back. You know,
Big Daddy Kane.
I'm just Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane brought the chocolate back.
But you know what? Speaking of Run DMC, like we've always been, like I said, we've been everything we do is built off of Run DMC. We call it like everything's after them. Like when we came out in 93, we came out with Hip Hop Array.
Hip Hop Array!
They said we would never top OBP.
Hip Hop Array!
And that record, we're gonna backtrack to that record, the creation of that and the evolution of it. But even with that, we were, like you said, about feeling yourself. We came out with that. After our first album, we sold millions of records. We come out with this, we back on top. We got our own tour. We like, yo, listen, we love Run DMC. This is who we came up on. And at that time, people were starting to sleep on Run DMC, like, oh, they over. We put them on tour. We put them on. We want tour. We want Run DMC. But now listen, what we were saying to ourselves, but our audience gonna come see us. We gonna murder them. Man, the very first show, Richmond, Virginia.
City,
Richmond.
Before we got
tell the whole story, yo. They said no. Man, tell it, man, motherfucker, man.
I'm talking about us out there feeling
They
us.
said no, we don't want Run DMC. We said fuck it, cancel the tour. If Run DMC can't come out.
I said that we want.
No, you ain't tell the whole fucking story. They came out there. We said you ain't tell that, motherfucker.
We was out there. And we like, yo, our show is crazy.
We
gonna go out here. They can do whatever. We gonna kill them. Man, Run DMC went out there and killed us.
Hip hop.
The very first night.
And every show after.
Murdered us.
Nigga, we ain't go close.
Send us back to the drawing board.
We gonna play our position, go on before them niggas. Cause you going after Run DMC.
So y'all was the headline.
They went on
Run DMC. If you let somebody set you up with that one,
killed us out there, man.
Nigga, go after Run DMC, nigga.
Oh man,
You better lock it up, nigga.
You don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
We going before.
And a lot of people don't want to go on after us.
You can't.
A lot of people they like, yo, you can't go after N.O.R.E.
Run
DMC is one that we like. We gonna build Run DMC. We not going. I don't think anybody could go on.
So Rick Dougie Fresh, don't go on.
Nah, I grew up with Tommy Boy. I was actually my first deal.
I remember with
I'm on Tommy Boy. Then Def Jam inherited me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like Tom Silverman. He kept coming to the meetings with eyeliner on his line. I just thought it was weird.
Yeah. Translation, he was doing homo promo.
Yeah, eyeliner.
Translation, he was doing homo promo in the office.
You grew up with some
New York.
That shit. You grew up under N.O.R.E. Russell and them.
Yeah, and Nas and Akinelli. And
that nigga had one of them little closets. He came out the closet, but he got away. Every time I came in here looking for niggas.
He definitely had eyeliner on just for no reason one time.
He just
met me. Like it was like,
oh, he met you like that? Nah, that nigga.
I
he ain't there when he
whatever you are.
So what do you guys think of the game today? What do you think it is?
You know what I think of the game?
The half of hip hop. It needs a hip.
I think half of me says, they're not doing real hip hop, but then the other half of me says, they said the same thing about you when you were doing it.
I listen to what my kids want to listen to. I listen to that.
True.
I see the good shit in there.
The when we first came out,
I'm not the grumpy old dad that's like, no, I'm like that. I listen to it. Because there's certain shit. I'm like, oh, young and man. I'm about to, you know, like I like the gutter shit. You feel me? It's just shit.
It's like you know what happened one day was I went to a club. I started living here, and no matter what, you go to a club. In the club, they play the young nigga shit.
Right.
So, I'm cool. And then one day, my son, big up Nassim, I love you, I miss you. He's in basketball camp. Foul motherfucker. Call me. Nigga don't want to call me because he
translation, yo, call daddy, miss you, goddamn.
16.
Translate.
But anyway, yeah, playing ball. So anyway, I used to walk past my son's room, and I used to hear the shit that I heard in the club. So now I started to get curious. And I started to be like, all right, well, why is he listening to this? So I would tell him, come out, yo, here, take the Beats pill. And he'll be like, you don't want to hear my shit, Pop. Right. I'm like, first of all, don't call me Pop. I'm Dad. Dad just seems slicker.
Dad sound cooler.
Yeah. Pop sounds like
you here.
Pop sound like I got Pop sound like my eyebrows is great.
Yeah, like Pop's, Pop's tripping.
And then I started to, you know what? I'm not gonna judge my son, cause my parents ain't judging me. So I'm gonna let them listen to what the fuck he listen to, and that's what kind of got me into the new generation. Like acceptable, like. I could care less. I'll be in a club. I'm about to say So Be Live, but that's a long time ago. But what's happening? Ivy, Dream, Story, and I'll be in there, and I'll be like, and I'll find myself loving this shit. Mm-hmm. Not even liking it, loving it. The same music that I know that if I was to listen to it in the '90s or if you go in the left rack and listen to that shit. No, but amongst your peers. No, amongst my peers, no. Yeah. But here's the deal. The kids, the young kids, you have it rocking. And left rack, the young kids and Kendall, the young kids everywhere, they are listening to this.
Yeah, they are.
So instead of me being like a dude, like, fuck that, I started to listen. Right.
Well,
and you
stop being No. See, but the thing is, no. But the thing is, you know what it is? I think a lot of people, I think not all of them, but I think some or most of them that do have the total like shut out of it and just be like, that is that because they don't have kids. If you have kids, they will start to understand it. Right. Because you see how they react to it, and you listen to them like you said. The same thing what you said, I can relate.
Can we all do a project together?
I have a 17.
Translation. Let's go.
Look,
can we do a project and I think I can solve
that's been playing that stuff for years.
Right.
And I just hear him playing it, and I hear him playing these songs 2-3 months before they even come out, like because they get them all those kids do. They explore, they get off the internet, and then they play it in their rooms, and then all of a sudden the radio starts playing it later. But you've been heard them playing it for months.
Exactly, it's internet hit.
And Bobby Smurda record was a perfect one. My son was
almost a year.
Let's do a project for it. I think it changed this motherfucking game, man. Had the new motherfuckers do a project. We got the old, the throwback tracks from the era. Have them ride money. Kazi, our nephew there, he had a hit and all that.
We got Arsenal in the building.
Arsenal battle rap.
Arsenal, my nigga. I see Okay. Kay Gee got a question. I got an answer.
Let me ask you this, N.O.R.E.
Yes.
Today, would you make a song incorporating that side? That style of music. If you were making a record,
the new music.
Oh, I did already. Yeah. Funk Flex actually went crazy on my new record because I know you got certain feelings.
It's younger, new style.
No, it's not younger, new style.
No, actually,
I misunderstood the section. I misunderstood the track. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. What?
He's saying, when you make a fucking trap beat today.
I did then.
Right.
I did about 2 years ago. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Translation, I didn't like it. I did it. It wasn't me.
And translation, if you mention a certain motherfucker we don't fuck with, nigga, you get your money with that. We don't fuck up your money. Anything. We got something over here that he just don't go through boundaries. You
but
feel me?
I did make
you get yours,
a trap
and we rolling
2
with you.
years ago.
Yo, let's do a project with a
You played yourself. You played yourself.
Yeah, played yourself. That part.
You played yourself.
Thank you.
I wasn't comfortable in that.
You don't, and you
I
don't
wasn't
have to
you know
do
what,
that.
though?
You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Try
But I'm a hustler. Try.
There's a bridge.
No,
There's
you got
a
the
bridge.
biggest podcast in the world.
No,
I know, but it's like 5 years before that, though. I keep it real.
These niggas,
But there's a bridge.
I tried trap music. It didn't work for
I'm not saying
me.
trap.
It didn't work. I did trap. I did.
Translation.
You
It's like an old mom movie. Yo, you had to connect.
Who else
with the dad
sponsors?
with Pharrell.
Spotify?
You never
Come
let
on,
us
man.
in.
We
You
gonna
got to
get
connect.
all
Why don't
these
you
niggas, man.
fucking use the connect and blow up?
You come
Bring it
straight
back
up
to
the middle.
You don't be sharing, yo. You a stingy. No, you with Pharrell. Go get him.
You come straight up the
Oh,
middle.
Pharrell
yo.
just text me
They
on
go
Merry.
tear that
What's that
motherfucking shit up.
Merry
And we gonna
Christmas?
support.
Yeah.
We going with like
He just hit
1,000
me.
Jersey niggas.
Yeah, nah.
North Train Camden, yo.
Pharrell's
Just
a
go
great nigga,
down
but-
one. No, I'm just saying for the video.
Yeah.
Show them like, thank
We
you.
gonna do it. You gotta take a piss? Yeah, of course. God damn it.
Pay the
I
water
didn't take
bill,
a piss for-
goddamn it.
So what is that, N.O.R.E? What's the relationship with the homie?
Who?
Pharrell.
Pharrell, that's my brother. He just texted me Merry Christmas. I wished him a Merry Christmas. I've been texting a wrong number because my iPhone hasn't been backed up in 38 weeks. 38 weeks. And it's because I'm a bozo. I'm a guy from Resource Room, from special education, that'll kick your ass in science class.
How you
And
go
social
all the way to
studies.
special education?
I'm good. I'm
on
getting
the
two
story
subjects
right now.
I'm good
Like I
in two
just mentioned,
subjects.
I knew he
I'm
was
ill.
about to.
I'm the nigga that failed every other class, but I was good in two subjects.
Translation.
Yeah, translation.
You full of shit.
I know how to communicate. I know how to communicate, but that's the homie. I haven't spoke to him because what happened was we were doing. That's always been.
So what happened to the tracks we done when we was in the
I thought he was doing the
studio?
whole side of your album.
Yeah, no,
Hold on, man. We got a question.
It doesn't matter, but
I threw that in existence.
Fuck up.
I was making that up when I first said it, and he ate me.
Hold the fuck up.
What are you doing? I said,
Hold on. This we on the board of the bosses.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes you gotta throw
Hold the fuck up.
And it happens,
Since we on the board.
Hey, N.O.R.E, we got a saying.
Excuse me, since we on the board of the boss, I want to know what happened to all the
They about to jump you. I'm gonna keep it real.
They ain't jumping
Track,
shit
they looking
over
at
here.
each other. They like,
Nigga, we fight each other just to get a car space, nigga.
They say, yo, we about to jump
What's
track.
a jump? Just a
Hey,
jump.
N.O.R.E,
We fight like that every day.
We got a saying, and it's called PIE, P-I-E, and this is what you all need to understand. P-I-E.
Positioning is everything.
Positioning. It's how you position yourself. And without giving up too much, N.O.R.E, you doing your thing, blah, blah, blah. How has the podcast and journalism game helped you? I saw when you went to, I follow you on social media, you're going to one of these fucking journalism media events, and you're like, you know what? I'm really seeing, this is my first time showing up at one of these motherfuckers as a journalist.
Yeah, that's true.
So what's the experience, the diversity? People need to learn from you too. How do you work that brand, diversify that brand, find other avenues to reinvent yourself?
Well, I'll just reiterate what I was kind of saying earlier was, the brother that sits right there, DJ EFN, my brother, he kept telling me, yo, we should do something. We should do, because we had a radio show at first. And then this is when Sirius Satellite and XN combined it, because remember at first, Sirius Satellite
we had the Wonder Twins
was separate.
Things,
yeah.
So we had a radio show, and it did pretty good. But then when they merged it together, I believe I had just moved to Miami, and they was like, "Yeah, I could do the show, or if you do it in New York." I forget exactly what it was, and then we stopped doing it. But EFN, he sort of knew what we had when we did the show. So EFN kept reiterating it to me. He kept saying, yo, let's do something. And I did a podcast, long story short. And then we started doing this. And then our idea was, fuck it. I listen to Hot 97. I listen to Power 99 out here. I listen to all that. And all these platforms is based on the old nigga that's hot or the new nigga
that's hot.
Why don't we praise our legends?
Or it's a lot of in between.
Why don't we sit there and say, you know what? Yo, listen. I know we quoted some of y'all records, but you can go through your albums. I know your words, word by word.
They still got old school at noon. They used to have that.
They do have that.
What I'm saying,
do have
it on it.
The reality is
the best.
we understand that it's business.
He was the best.
Look, N.O.R.E, what you're saying is the reality is with corporate America, all the corporate radio stations, it's business. It's not personal. We all know all of these programmers, people who run these stations, they would love to do more, but they have to follow the order of the day. And it takes cats like you who you know this side of the game to bring a N.O.R.E in and create your own. My favorite quote is, if it doesn't exist, create it.
Create it.
So that's all it takes. You listen to all of this shit, you see what's going on, and you say, you know what's missing? And that's what Pac said. Keep the weakness in the game and sew it up.
And there's so many people that I know that's real hip hop lovers used to complain about hip hop. And the thing is, I love what they were complaining about, but I didn't want to complain. I wanted to do something about it. Mm-hmm. So when me and my partner got together, DJ EFN. Eric, I don't know how to pronounce your last name.
Naciani.
Yeah. That shit is like German. Like,
it's Italian.
Naciani. But I said, yo, let's. You know, we interviewed KRS-One. Niggas said, oh, y'all niggas crazy. And you know what we did? TMZ picked our shit up.
Picked it up, right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because it ain't about if a nigga hot got a project out. You know what it's about? Praising what the fuck I grew up loving.
Right.
Praising what the fuck he grew up loving. That nigga got a beard on because you know that's not hip hop. V died.
Right.
To him.
You know how when your little relative
he still play vinyl.
Translation.
Exactly.
Vinyl.
Purist.
Vinyl.
I want to know what happened to all the tracks we did. You know how like your relative from Queens come to Jersey and shit, and then you missing some of your old school CDs.
I got the hard drive.
Well, what the fuck? And you was supposed to send that shit. Tell that shit right now, nigga. What happened to all this? You had my favorite
picture. Y'all got records together?
Yeah, this motherfucker.
I think me and Treach might have a mixtape together. I think me and and me and Pun have a mixtape together. Like, I'm foul.
He had a favorite picture. I'm walking the door, Janet Jackson.
Oh yeah, Janet Jackson with the motherfucker. In the hood lab. This nigga Treach.
Yo, he never even
I know.
So look, N.O.R.E, here's another thing. Talk about some.
This is my wife right here, y'all. Just in case.
Hey, wife.
Get a bottle, goddamn. All right,
but bottle break. This is Apple. It's already cracked.
The commercial is Shabak and they'll pay us later or we'll cut that
translation
out of it.
Go ahead, baby.
You won't even see it.
So look, N.O.R.E, we have a Jersey Queens connection.
Yes.
And Kay's family, we got Southside Jamaica Queens, and then we have Left Rack.
Yes, you do.
So y'all try to chop that up and talk about that similarity.
Then my baby mom was Southside Pepper from Salt and Pepper. You know, she Jamaican.
Let's get into your baby mama. Goddamn. You keep bringing it up.
Baby mama.
Let me tell you something.
Straight up. Kingston, they from Kingston, Jamaica, and Jamaica Queens. You already know.
Ain't Kenny Anderson got one?
Spinderella.
Listen,
don't be mixing up shit when you talking about you said Kenny Anderson. I said, you heard some shit I ain't hear, nigga. Kenny Anderson? Man, don't be mad when you talking about my baby.
Alright. When did Salt and Pepper come out? What do y'all think? What year? Let's estimate.
I would say Showstopper. That had to be 82, 83.
Okay, alright. So now, look.
Showstopper might have been when we was in high school. That might have been 86.
Now listen.
87.
But hear me out.
87, 88 Showstopper.
Okay, 82, 83.
They came.
So now listen.
Came out like
the year I was born
right.
was 77.
And we born in 70.
So when I'm looking at these females, I'm sorry, not really. I'm a young buck to you.
All right, so continue the story.
I'm 900.
Inspirational break on me, nigga. Where the fucking songs we did?
So when I'm
continue the story.
I said, damn, Kenny Anderson died, Spender Brother, Trust died. I said, it's over for me. I'm 7 years old.
Like ain't gonna be nobody after that.
Was my shit.
Hell yeah.
Right.
I swore I was gonna marry one of them motherfuckers.
Right.
I never met Salt and Pepper.
You never did?
Salt and Pepper or Spender Brother.
Where y'all at tomorrow night, man? We doing this shit.
Come down there and go backstage and meet the whole goddamn clan. You coming with us, goddamn it.
Translation.
We doing
translation.
I'll
take you right into my baby mama and all them dressing rooms, nigga. And then when I go out and do, you just talk to them, take selfies and everything. Do an interview, all that, nigga. Change numbers, all that, goddamn.
But you smashed a lot of
You nigga, you put my business, you out to tell a lot of
This is Benny Tights.
Well, hell yeah, motherfucker. I took
Benny Tights.
Take another shot, Trav. Let's get you loosened up.
Goddamn it,
smashed a
statute
lot
of
of
limitation, nigga.
It's
Goddamn
over
it.
7 years, goddammit.
Over 7 years.
Over 7 years.
Never incriminate
I might have
yourself.
broke the record in the motherfucking Magnum condoms, like just to have them and shit and use them with the goddamn wet and everything.
Goddamn, let's make some noise for I don't know what.
Yeah, let's give it up.
Give it up for safe. Mr. Trojan, man.
All 6 kids I got, I wanted them. No Trojan. Trojan break, nigga. Magnums with the wet, nigga.
Trojan, man.
Nigga, all my 6 kids, I wanted them.
God damn it.
Wow. That part, nigga.
That part.
Ain't no more mischief. Ain't no mischief splashing. Ain't no just all over the states and borders just raw splashing, you know.
Donate a bottle. You got some more ice over there?
Yeah, we got ice, nigga.
There.
Give him the ice.
Tell me where the hell is the song and when you gonna email like the 3 of them we did? We had like 2 nights we was there.
Yeah,
it probably like 5 songs. He a politician. These 2 niggas, I'm telling you.
So,
y'all can take over all the Spanish world. This motherfucker take over there, and y'all niggas is good.
So Kay Gee,
y'all niggas good, nigga.
Did you ever
see
picture?
He still ain't answer my shit.
No. I got a Kay Gee question.
I'm going to file
so Kay Gee,
paperwork.
Did you ever picture yourself as top 5 producer of hip hop of all time?
Nah.
They be cheating them, man. It's eras where you go, and he always was like, nah, man, fuck that, man. Listen, all them niggas, they stopped rating shit, because I took it personal, and I went the fuck up to their little rating spots and said, for real, y'all disrespectful, and showed them the top that I think with it, and no. And he ain't on there, you motherfuckers. Stop doing this shit if you ain't gonna keep it funky. Tell that part.
You don't consider yourself top 5?
He is, goddamn it. He number 1 in my motherfucking shit.
So that's what I'm saying.
Hold the fuck up.
That's all that matters.
That part.
No, you know what matters.
I don't go for number 1 with it.
Hey, N.O.R.E.
I don't go.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something that really matters. Cause all these lists exist. It's the motherfucking publishing checks. That's what really matter. Y'all can debate all you want, sit in the goddamn barbershop, do all these things. Sign on, and look at the work.
Alright, well look at the translation.
Cause it's a numbers game.
Hold on.
The numbers don't lie.
Look at motherfucking any food or anything. Loyalty has no expiration date. Look at N.O.R.E by nature. You see produced and written, no matter what, everybody share from that shit. Family that stays together, get paid together for life. We got all our publishing and producing together. No matter if whoever wrote or produced anything, we got it all.
That's dope.
So how'd you bag Pepper? How did this go down?
Nigga, let me tell you how I got this motherfucker, Cause you know, like everybody was like all out of state with me.
You ain't hit Janet, right?
Like spring
you
break.
ain't hit Janet, right?
Oh, I can tell you that one.
I was chasing
Janet. Is
I
that
was
true?
chasing Pac out of first. He was
After the AIDS test and it didn't happen, then Pac ran up in.
Man, I won't just tell about different things that happened with him. Anyway, I know I did. I would tell you if I hopped on him one time.
But never.
No.
But you tried. Everybody got to try Janet. It's Janet. Come on.
Nah, I never got close
Come on,
enough.
my wife's
Really?
standing right here. My wife will tell me. Go ahead, it's Janet. God damn it.
You don't choose Janet.
Janet and J Lo. You gotta get
Your
it
wife
right.
will tell you that?
No, I'm just playing. I'm just trying to get it out of you. I'm trying to get it out of you.
He said, can I get Janet? She said, nigga, you want Janet?
Right.
And the gun I just
No, but
she like, nigga, go get it.
But how
nigga.
was it you met Janet? Tell us.
I've been many. Yo, it's.
We met Mike, yo.
Listen.
Tell us the mics. What we gonna do? Janet, Mike, or Mike over Janet?
No, Janet first.
We can
Janet first. Janet first. Let's go, Treach.
Put me on a planet, damn it.
Just stop it, man. She always was walking in the right spots of the clubs that I was in the back, and it's kind of dark and stuff. So we spoke sometimes.
You ain't got to incriminate yourself.
I'm telling statute of limitation, and I ain't telling no nasty shit, nigga. You feel me?
Kinda did.
And we kept where we done.
I'm in though.
And bam, and cool, and that's all I gotta say about my Lord.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya.
You trying to say I'm lying, nigga? You been lying about sending me that goddamn 500 songs we did too.
We just made that up right now.
Yeah.
We just totally made it up. But nah, let me tell you something. Naughty by nature, y'all had an illustrious life.
You missed the Michael part. They said that
the Michael
too.
No, I was going in the Michael part. I'm sorry, but let's go straight into it because your beard says you go.
Well, the time we met Mike, it was like, here, another triple OG in hip hop. Would everybody please give it up for the overweight lover MC Heavy D? Rest in peace.
So y'all in Heavy D session?
Hev was the reason we met Michael Jackson.
Break the story down.
Hev did the Space Jam.
First off, rest in peace, Heavy D.
Rest in peace, Heavy D. Hev did the soundtrack to Space Jam, the Michael Jackson Little Bugs Bunny movie, right? All right. So he was out there.
Time out. I've never heard somebody describe it as Michael Jackson Bugs Bunny movie and leave out Jordan. I respect it. Continue your conversation. I've never heard anybody leave out Jordan in my whole life. In my whole life.
The way it went down, that's what happened. So our manager, Queen Latifah's manager, Shakim, he fucked with Hev real heavy. Real heavy. So he was out in Chicago with Hev and they were shooting the video to the soundtrack, Space Jam. So it was Hev, Michael Jackson, Jordan, they was doing all that.
Space Jam's early.
Shakim, and this is the importance of branding. We always flooded our whole family with just Naughty merch. So Shakim had on the black pilot jacket with the Naughty by Nature logo embroidered on it. Michael Jackson hit him was like, hey, Naughty by Nature, I know those guys. Sha was like, yo, I managed them. I managed Queen Latifah. I'm here with Hev. Oh, I like those guys. I can get them out here. Yo, Mike made the call. Sha made the call to us. We flew out to Chicago. And
we got met Michael Jackson in Chicago?
we got what you call a "Who Wasn't That?" We were there all day. We filmed for hours. We were there for a half a second. Who wasn't that Naughty? And then another shot. Who wasn't that? That's what we call a who wasn't that in the music video.
I beg to differ.
But we did get to meet Bubbles.
That's when we got Mike.
The monkey.
The monkey.
Oh,
Bubbles. And Bubbles got a pair of Naughty by Nature boxes. You remember them Naughty boxes?
Yeah.
We laced them.
Yeah, that motherfucker was sharper than me.
Yo, and I don't mean to. Yo, we gonna do business, Norby. But these I call the Michael Jackson gloves, though, for the feet. Because I'm rocking these. This is air. This is how I'm bringing in the new year.
Because
these are Michael Jackson gloves for the feet.
If you give me those, I'm not gonna wear those because it's way too many niggas I shot that's gonna feel disrespected.
Yo,
them niggas gonna be like, what?
I'ma send you
I will box it up.
I'ma send you
in my kitchen. My wife is here. I love her.
Yo,
I love her. N.O.R.E, we are together forever. But I can't wear those in public because if I wear those in Queens, niggas gonna be like, the nigga that shot you son is out here wearing glitter.
We have
Yeah,
just
he
go
lit
to
it
the
up.
station, this emergency.
I see this,
come
son.
here,
Come on,
man. Just the brother put my nigga shot, yo, man.
No. Statute of limitation. We already, we good. We good. But I said it right? Statute.
Statue of limitations.
Statue of Liberty, nigga.
I said
No, it ain't Statue of Liberty.
I never killed nobody.
He said it ain't Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, he said
Statue of Liberty.
Yo, he said, lock his ass up. This nigga done, nigga.
But listen.
Statue of Liberty.
Lordy by
I'm pleading
nature.
Statue of Liberty. You can't
New
sue
York
me.
nigga. You won't please Statue
So
of
give
Liberty.
me a story about Big. Give me a story about Big.
Here's
man.
my story about Big. If you follow my Instagram at Uncle Vin Rock, deep down inside, I have a picture, one of those Polaroid joints that they print out, slide the joint in, of Biggie. This was when he was first coming out, very early 90s.
Party and bullshit? Before that?
It's somewhere in there. But somehow, me and Biggie were down at Howard University,
DC.
and we was fucking with DJ Ron G. Ron G will tell you this story.
Uptown,
Get Ron G up here, because
Yeah.
that's the classic
That's what we
mixtape
got to
niggas
do.
and all of that shit. But
Ron G.
Ron, he was doing a party down in Howard. Somehow me and Big was down there. And Ron needed help with fucking crates, yo. His crew wasn't even right. We were already rolling as N.O.R.E. So I had crispy Timbs. If you look up this picture, Big had little nasty Timbs on. He was still in that. He was signed, but he was in
early
promo
stage.
stage for that first joint. Man, and we helped Ron G carry his fucking crates in that Howard joint.
Wow.
So
You
this
and
was
Big, you said.
me and Big, yeah.
Wow.
And Big knew who I was, and we knew who Big was. He came to one of our shows, but Big linked
In
up
North Carolina,
with me.
yo.
And then once we helped Ron G, he was like, "Yo, Vin, let's take a picture." So we took the pictures, snapped up twice. He took one, and then he gave me one, and he wrote down his beeper and his fucking home number on the joint.
Hold on. Time out. Let's make some noise for Vin having Big's beeper number. That's hard.
Check my Instagram.
That's
that ain't
hard.
a story. That's facts.
That's hard.
That
Nigga
ain't a
said
story,
beeper
that's
number.
facts.
You know, listen, whenever a nigga say beeper number, you just gotta shut the fuck up.
Hands
And
down.
just listen.
And it's in Big's handwriting.
Right,
Big
right.
wrote that shit.
Give me a Big story, Trey.
All right. Well, this was like 95, almost 96, where it was like tension between East West, Pac and Big, bro. We on tour, N.O.R.E. and Bad Boy.
At the wait, time out. Wait a minute. Let me just describe this.
So then you gonna let me finish the motherfucking
No.
story.
I have to think about this.
This part
So
right
this is
here.
the
This
middle
is
of
after
the East
Pac got
Coast.
shot in New York.
Bow.
Did his fucking time.
Bow.
Came out
Bow.
riding on East
Bow.
Coast, West, all that. Bad
You
Boy,
on
all
tour
of that.
with Bad
We
Boy.
were on tour with Bad Boy.
And Pac, okay, I'll do. Let me just shut the
Right.
fuck
Well,
up.
for the first 3-4
That was their
nights.
first major tour.
Translation. For the first 3-4 dates, I'm like, yo, man, we in San Antonio. Yo, where y'all be at, yo? Why you don't go out to these parties with Jay there? Me and Suge and all these Tupac, they tripping. I said, oh, my brother, Tupac? Hold on, nigga.
When you saying this, you talking about?
I'm in the
that's
hotel.
Big,
We
you
stay in
know.
the same hotel
That's his
room,
Bad Boy.
but they never left the hotel room and never leave it.
Relationship with Diddy and
Yo, man, I'm
go
like,
way,
man.
way fucking back. Yo.
Well, why y'all the motherfucker? They
That first
like it's
tour?
a camp. The doors open. They in the hotel, never going nowhere. Why y'all never go to the party when we man shoot? I'm saying, man, let me get this goddamn phone. That's when you had the phones like that and shit. As long,
Yeah, the long joints with the
you know,
with the
you
antenna,
can put
right?
this here, you can put
Antenna.
the speaker on.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, man. Yo, what's up? Hey, what's up, man? Who this trick? Oh yeah, this Suge. What's up? I'm like, what pocket? Oh, right here. You're like, what's up, man? Like, man, these niggas, I'm out on tour with these niggas, man. These niggas don't even want to go party with me or nothing, man. These niggas is like, yo, man, what the fuck? Man, tell them bitches, Sugar, like, tell them bitch ass niggas go out with shit. We ain't gonna fuck up your money, you relative and family, everything else, and all the rest. Pop gonna make some records. We gonna bomb him out. He gonna make records. We gonna make money. Girl, tell them motherfucking bitch ass niggas go out and there. You know, I got it on speaker. Them niggas came out. They was coming out with the shiny suits every show, like doing the shit. After that, the niggas came out with Timbo boots and N.O.R.E boxers with their ties on with no shirts.
I Junior Mafia niggas cheek.
I got Big and Kim Lil King Junior Mafia going on the hood with me. Strip joints and shit, all of us.
And the East Coast,
everywhere. We was on tour, coast to coast.
Big them up, big up.
Get the
Ice
fuck out
Games,
of
you
here.
used to be in there every fucking night with Puff and them fucking gals.
So let me ask y'all something.
Yeah, but Puff, you still ain't come back with that last fucking sack, nigga. You got real slick. Lucky the Mama Combs, you know that's OG, y'all. Slap box, y'all. You that big bag, it would be nice to get again, Puff Daddy. You know, that's my relative. That's how we talk. Real slap back. Translation. Real slap back. Real slap back. I love you, Diddy. I slap back shit.
So let me end this conversation with this. I want to big all three of you brothers up, and I want to say that again, like I said in the beginning of the interview, when they said we're gonna get N.O.R.E, I said, yo, who are we gonna get? Because sometimes N.O.R.E can be
I stole
Kay
his
Gee,
lighter from this nigga while ago. I know him
Treach.
for a while. And shit like
Different configuration. No, I got
Sometimes-
3-man threat, baby.
This motherfucker.
That's a cool
This
attempt.
my motherfucking family.
That's a media cool,
Yeah, no, I stole
got
that.
Let me keep bigging you up. Come on, Treach. Come on, relax.
Come on, translation. Let's finish
Translation, I love you too. I love you and made me cry.
Listen, let me.
I'm gonna
keep
tell you
bigging-
this. I'm gonna tell you what you got. I'm gonna tell you what you got. And everybody in social media and all of this shit, I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all got. With N.O.R.E, we had the problems a couple of years. My two brothers, they went up to the Breakfast Club and they did an interview. So ever since then, this is the first interview with all three of us on this kind of platform.
Yes, it is.
So we about unity, we about moving forward, and it's positioning. So you brothers are doing y'all thing. I understand what y'all doing with your podcast.
So
understand
thankful.
the platform. Understand all of that. Understand advertising. I'm coming through with the sneaker company.
Yeah.
We gonna
I'm
shit.
all of that.
We gonna put up that sponsorship money and do the right fucking thing.
Once to the pool.
And let's rock. And let's rock out, man.
I got you.
It's about being creative, yo. It's about being creative.
But
we
listen.
got the tools, N.O.R.E. It's about being creative. It ain't about blaming nobody.
So
no
Translation, he gonna be in the office with them and with the mayor and all
Roll
that
up them
shit.
sleeves
I'm
and
be
put in
right in
work,
the
man.
ghetto.
This is a
Got the
hustle
Warriors.
thing, yo.
So when you ready,
Some
we do this whole
motherfucking
movement,
hustle,
all this shit. We all rolling
So-
together. We deep, and we gonna have
all
studio
the fans
sessions
gonna
and then
ask.
everybody in this motherfucker and everything
Some
else.
hustlers
And
gang.
take it to these stations. They gonna play it. Translation.
All the fans are
That
gonna
bar
ask,
right there. One for all.
when is the next N.O.R.E album?
Motherfucking one.
Cause Kay Gee got all the beats and y'all niggas
Can
is drunk
I
now.
get a copy of the fucking tracks that we fucking did and everything? Like, nigga, can we really get back to that before we close out?
I got-
The time is 5.
You're very
4,
right.
3,
Here we go, y'all.
2,
Let's give it up
1.
for Drink
Give it
Champs.
up for
N.O.R.E,
Drink
DJ
Champs.
You can't. Cause the fans gonna kill us. The fans gonna kill us.
What up?
When is
What
the
up?
next real N.O.R.E by Nature?
Yeah.
And listen, let me just tell y'all something. Don't cut me off, cause I know you about to cut me off.
I ain't cutting your ass off, nigga.
Okay, and you
Nigga, I ain't
You the only nigga that cut me off more than I cut
I
niggas
can't
off.
cut you off.
I've been quiet as shit, right?
Fuck you, don't put my
Yeah,
business
but
out there.
listen.
I can't cut you off.
But listen, we need the next N.O.R.E by Nature album. And we aware of technology. So we're aware, the reason why music sucks now, because back in the days when we made music, don't cut me off, nobody.
Nope.
Felt like-
Niggas
I felt like
ain't
he was coming.
driving.
Nope.
Niggas ain't driving.
Go ahead.
Listen, the
We
reason
got our
why
seatbelts
the
on.
music,
Man, go ahead, strap
the reason
in.
why the music was so great back then is because I couldn't send you an email. You know how big them rates, what's some shits, the rails? Niggas ain't want to bring them rails.
Reels. Yeah.
The reals.
The 2-inch
So you
reels.
had to go to a
Quarter-inch
person's
reel.
studio to make that music. Just listen. This is why music is disposable nowadays. Because even what you record it on is disposable. Back then you couldn't throw
Even
that. You
physical.
couldn't throw that Dolph away. That nigga was a Dolph.
Translation, N.O.R.E. miss us and he want us to come to Queens.
No, I want y'all to do a real
from us every
N.O.R.E.
record. We can do it. Translation, he don't want email shit. Come
Translation, I want y'all to email shit.
Nigga, I be in the hood 7 in the
Go to
morning.
Hazardous Sound Studio.
I can be there.
First singles translation.
First single translation for Drink Champs compilation.
He want us to come to the hood, and I'll be there 7 in the morning.
Unless Kay Gee is producing.
That's what I believe.
And somebody that motherfucker.
And that's real. So
some people will argue if you hear a Wu-Tang record and RZA didn't produce it.
It's not authentic.
It doesn't sound
But I don't care if RZA don't produce it as long as RZA arranged it.
Fuck that, man. Dre ain't do a lot of
Arrange it and put it together, and that's how I feel about N.O.R.E.
That it was great new
Am I
producers
wrong
he
for
put
that?
in there.
Yeah,
Kanye, he was one producer.
That makes it special.
It's different. It's the brand that fixed what it does.
We've been doing this forever.
Right.
That's like an original Eagles. We're the hip hop Eagles.
Yeah,
Not Philadelphia though, right?
No, the group. The band.
I'm thinking football.
Nigga, I'm the Giants, nigga. Let's go, Big Blue.
I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about?
I
love Philly, but
Giants,
goddamn,
man. Let's go, Big
All
Blue.
the Eagles fans gonna fucking chime
The
in.
Eagles, nigga.
Everybody want to be the hip hop Rolling Stones.
Let's make noise for Treach being the drunkest nigga in the building tonight, and we love it.
Oh, shit.
Drink Champs tonight.
Where's my award? Yo, it's always the drunk nigga to put it on you that run the show and shit. I see how slick you
But
is.
there's a show called Drink Champs.
And he drunker than me, he won.
What?
He won. I'm usually the drunkest nigga in the building.
You want me to run the
You came drunker than me.
No, he's winning. He won.
You won.
gotta have an honorary drink
Put his
champ.
logo right there.
Yeah.
Look, Puff took our shit. Listen.
Are you gonna rebound the
the talent.
freestyles?
Yeah.
We ain't
What happened?
What the fuck?
No, because we used to have a little chalice, like the nigga that won. But Puff came here
Like a trophy.
like a trophy.
Yeah.
And he took every drink from every table, but we don't have the foulest shit that we had before because we
Statute of limitation.
Right.
Statute of limitation.
Right.
So and
Preach, bro.
and he took it with him. He's a foul nigga.
He poured
It was
every alcohol on the table in there,
Yeah.
and we all.
And we all
Question: has this motherfucker here that I know all this goddamn time for these decades? Has this motherfucker ever won the drunkest motherfucker shit? I'm seeing. All right, well,
I won it with you, and then you got kicked out of the hotel because I told you couldn't smoke. You remember that?
Translation.
You remember translation?
translation.
No, you didn't get kicked out. You didn't get kicked out.
You didn't say that in front of all
Statute
the
of limitations.
niggas.
You didn't get kicked out. You got charged.
Just come up in here and interrogate. Not the first 48 hours. First 48 seconds. You didn't snitch me out.
Hey, you brought some more shit up, Craig.
Yo, niggas, you say he low.
Then you made me miss my flight 3
Tell
times.
this nigga since
I
we know.
remember this too.
I made you miss your flight?
You did.
Cause you was in the room smoking with me. You told me not to smoke it?
I gave you the good weed and you rolled
This
it.
nigga
And
terrible.
how can I leave
I
this?
just made this piece of shit.
I know his weed is good.
You was, in the room smoking me saying nigga don't smoke in your room.
No. I
You
told
was
you
with
not
me.
to smoke in the room.
Yeah, why you was in
And
the room
what did you tell
smoking?
me? You said,
Why I said,
smoke in
nigga,
the
why
room.
you in here smoking with me then?
Then you went and smoked in the room.
You in
And
here
then
smoking with me then?
And then we
then
went
what?
downstairs and then Stretch said,
And then you
they
like-
charged me. I said, I told you so.
He act like I was asking him for money. I was just telling him they charged me. Fuck you. Yo, tell the whole story. You piece of shit.
Tell the whole story.
Yo, man.
Yo, listen,
Tell the whole story, you piece
Yo,
of shit.
listen. Yo, listen. Vin, Treach, Kay Gee, on behalf of hip hop, DJ EFN, Drink Champs, Hazardous Sounds, Drain, Rich Blanco, Mr. Lee, Sonny D, BET, Pray for DC Twin, everybody, all my people, Hakeem Green. You know what I'm saying? We want to salute you for what you did to hip hop, for raising us. Most of us wouldn't have been raised right if we didn't know that there's other people's pussy out there. So relax. It's not your pussy.
There's other
people's
pussy. Don't catch feelings.
We would have never been raised right if we didn't have hip-hop-hooray. We would have never been right without your music, without your contribution to hip-hop. and hip hop owes you, and we're gonna salute you that, and we're gonna continue keeping hip hop going because that's what we do. And I don't know, our Puff gave us this tequila with this heavy, it's very heavy top.
Deleon tequila, man.
Yo, Puff, you ain't give me that last bag, and you got bottles like this is out. Yo, Puff, yo.
Take that, that's yours. On behalf of Puff
I got
Daddy.
eternal love for him.
You know you my
we did
bro,
a 25th anniversary pool party this summer.
We gonna meet Uptown Slapbox somewhere.
They took great care of us, man.
This shit is sick.
Big up Diddy, D-Rock.
But I could never thank you brothers more. Hakeem Green, thank you. I will never forget you for bringing KRS-One to us.
New weed strands
Come over
and
here.
shit, yo. Man, you just had the whole
throw something in here, Hakeem Green.
Yeah, why don't you?
1986, East Orange High School talent
talk
show.
to the mic, talk to the mic.
1986,
Stop
East
talking to
Orange
Flex,
High School talent
Beard.
show, right? You had Kay Gee and Treach about to wreck it down. Sound system goes out. Vinny, who was the host of the talent show, starts beatboxing. Treach just goes in. And I started dancing.
Let's hear you beatbox for the record, Vin. Just for the record. Let's just hear how it goes. Let's just hear
Let's got some water, double shot of water.
And I bet you Treach don't get your verse. I bet you.
I'm do it.
But when you talk about like the essence of hip hop, to see it go down in 1986 in front of my eyes, like we went to high school together. We went to high school together. So to see it go down in front of my eyes, the next thing you know, 4 years later, I'm here at OPP. I'm at Irving, Texas.
Cause you from Jersey too, right?
I'm from East Orange. We went to high school together. I've known him since 6th grade.
Me and him was in middle school together.
The first time I heard of a KRS-One, I walked in a homeroom class and he's holding an album up like this. What's these cats
We was in
doing,
middle school together,
Guns,
man.
the joints is out.
And you got fake blue eyes, right? Is that real blue eyes? Let me check those out.
No, this is real.
Yo, then we say this nigga was we went translation, went to school with us, nigga. You say you got fake contacts in his eyes.
Jump out of Jersey, boy.
We gonna go to a commercial.
Big Chef's boys in Jersey too. Where you at?
I've been here for 25 years. I've never seen you have blue eyes, nigga.
We gonna have to talk over here. Tell you, nigga.
That's blue eyes for real.
The fucking nigga you say this nigga had contacts in?
You never been in Rikers Island, son.
He ain't got to, nigga. As soon as he go, nigga, we call niggas up.
You my nigga. You know you my nigga.
Always.
But you could have never been in jail with those.
Yeah. Whoa, you know.
Relax.
Okay. Hold on. Everybody had to see. Keep coming back.
Wait, N.O.R.E, this was going crazy. Hold up, man. We got pretty niggas with us now, yo. Hey, N.O.R.E, man, we can't do that shit, boy. Wait, man. Hold up.
Make some noise for everybody.
We're doing a picture, and then
I bet y'all edit that shit.
no, this hip hop. We have fun.
Good, we love that shit, boy.